Ow.
Hello.
What kind of cloud do you like?
I said strife last time.
I don't know what that means.
Cloud strife.
Oh my god. Get out.
Gone.
That's the end of this episode. We're done.
Goodbye.
We're done.
Goodbye.
We're ending this.
You're just like, you're no longer my best friend.
No. That's a lie. We're gonna try and figure out what kind of non-cloud strife cloud people like. Today, here on Jared Now Watch SHIROBAKO. It's episode 13. I'm Jared, that's Anladium.
Hello.
So let's dive into figure out what kind of cloud people like. Not the strife.
Not the strife.
Can't believe you. Oh, man. So this is the beginning of the second arc.
Yes.
We get word at the beginning of the new year that it has been confirmed that Musashi no will be doing the adaptation of the manga series, The Third Aerial Girl Squad.
We finished Exodus.
We did. I feel like this is supposed to be like a take on just any of those girls and military type shows.
It seems legit.
Like Kantai Collection, Girls in Panzer, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But just their own take on it. Honda's gone, obviously.
Yep.
Erica went back home because she just stopped by for like 5 seconds into the last episode. It's like, all right, back. I'm going to leave again. Bye.
It's resolved. Never mind. It is not. Goodbye.
So first things first, we have to figure out exactly how the production staff is going to move forward because there are some openings and just one person who is going to be gone for a bit.
Yes.
So Watanabe gets Aoi and Taro together and is like, all right, here is the plan of action of what we're going to do. Congratulations, Aoi, you're the production manager. She's like, huh? What do you mean? What do you mean?
What does that mean?
And Taro's is like, it's fine. I'm going to be the director. And he's like, no, we're not. No, no. He gets assigned to be chief production assistant. And basically Watanabe goes through like all of the different like aspects of Aoi's job, which is basically, you're basically running the production. You need to schedule out everything. You need to know where everything is at every single point in the whole process.
Yay.
So immediately after she gets out of that meeting, she's just like, and goes to the director and is like, all right, we are making a schedule immediately. We are not falling behind at any point during this production. We're not going to have problems like we did last time. This is how it goes. And then like the others in the same room were just like, yeah, you guys are basically just like handcuffed to the hip now.
Yeah.
You're like fake married.
Fake married.
If anything goes wrong, it is you two on a sinking ship together.
Oof. Yikes.
So basically she is getting a jump start on just like trying to figure out, okay, what do we need to do step by step? What's our schedule going to be? How do we make sure everything gets done in the proper amount of time? How do we make sure each episode has the best amount of time possible for everyone to get their work done and everything? She's got a lot on her plate now.
Yep.
And especially because she's like, what, a year into working here? So.
Yeah, she hasn't been here very long.
Usually not the experience you would have going into this kind of work, but the company as a whole is kind of just like in a pickle altogether, so like they kind of had to do what's best. Of course, like eventually we will be getting more production folks in general, but that is a little bit down the road, so we don't have them quite yet. So it's basically right now it's just like Aoi and Taro who are like heading up production currently because they're the only ones there. So one of the first things they do is they sit down, try and figure out, okay, who's going to be doing the key roles on jobs. We're going to like basically try and keep the Exodus core team together. So let's basically like knock down and talk to everyone, make sure they're on board and everything. They get together with Rinko, who is the Gothic Lolita girl. They're like, hey, you want to be character designer again? She's like, no.
No.
Like, oh.
But I have a recommendation. How about this person?
She declines and is like, I want to go back to doing key animation to basically improve on that, to make sure my skills are up to task and everything. And
she was inspired by the old man and the horses.
She recommends Yumi takes her place, and Yumi's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I've never done this before. This is what?
I'll do it.
And then she basically does take the job. They go to like a restaurant or something and have a discussion with the art director Yuji Atsumi and talk about clouds. And basically both of them were in over their heads when they had this conversation, because there's like, so we want these kind of clouds that do emotions and everything. And he's like, let me ask you, what kind of clouds do you like? And they're like, He's like, I don't know. Summer clouds are nice before like a thunderstorm. And he's like, the guy's just like, everyone says that. And then the director's just like, I think I made him mad because I didn't know what clouds were. And I was just like, I didn't expect this. Later on, she has to figure out she has to go research jets. She's like in a library trying to figure things out. She meets up with Midori, who gives her an offer to be like, hey, I'll do some research for you on this specific stuff. Like, you don't have to tell me exactly what it's for, because obviously, you're probably like NDA'd and all that sort of stuff. But if you need just like general information, I could do that. And I was like, oh, thank God, thank you. Shizuka learns that she's gonna go audition for the anime that they're working on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we learn what she's auditioning for quite yet.
No, we just know she's auditioning. She's gonna
be in the audition.
And she's nervous.
Mm-hmm. Yumi and Emma learn advice from Rinko about character design and like how exactly to do it, because Yumi's like having trouble like trying to figure out, okay, how do I do this? How do I make sure I'm not just like ripping off the manga and like that artist's style in general and everything? And Rinko's just like, just keep drawing and drawing until like it just becomes your style. It becomes you who is doing these designs and everything. The higher ups, the director, key members of the production staff and everything, the writer, meet with the publisher, who's basically just like the dude's manager, or his manager or editor, whatever, which one. And the guy just like blows them off entirely. He's like, hey, nice to meet you. Okay, yeah, that's cool to do this stuff. All right, bye. I gotta go to another meeting. Goodbye. And they're all just like, that was it? Okay. All right. Shrug shoulders. I guess that was good. Aoi, the director, and the scenario writer go off to do some research around different like Air Force bases and stuff like that. Just like looking at planes, looking at like that sort of stuff. They talk about the research Aoi got, which she's like, oh, that was from one of my friends who I went to high school with. And they're like, oh, the dude who did all the diesel stuff. And she's like, no, that's a girl. And they're like, what? So they're very surprised, and they're like, yeah, have her keep doing stuff for us. That'd be cool. We can incorporate her. That'd be great. So Midori's going to do more research for them, and that's basically how the episode ends. The show ends. That's it.
It's over. That's it.
That's it.
No more.
So we're getting like we're getting our feet wet with this new show. We're not even in production yet, but we're getting research materials. We're getting everything set up. We're making sure we got all our ducks in a line, and we're gonna move forward. But it's the difference between Exodus, which was an original animation, and now we are beholden to a person who has made this story already and have to go in line with what they want.
Oof, that's stressful.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to be a key sticking point as we move forward throughout the rest of the season. But that is going to do it for this episode. Next time, we will be discussing episode number 14, which will be Christmas. Not in the show, but for us, Christmas, I think. I think that's how it's going to be.
Ho, ho, ho.
I got to make sure.
Well, don't lie to people.
So 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's November. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, episode 14. Which is entitled The Ruthless Audition Meeting.
Ooh, I don't like where that's going.
So that's clearly going to be great, right?
Uh...
Oh boy. So yeah, look forward to the next time. Look forward to that next time.
You tried.
I did. As for us, go to seasonlanguagecheckup.com or ssc.cool. It's where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Season Language Checkup and Season Language Checkup OVA. And you can find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Aunt Ladium, go to antladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. And you can follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/animecheckup. So next time, join us as we go through a ruthless audition meeting on Christmas.
Blah.